There are two types of drone pilots. The first lot have spent years learning every stick movement, every orbit, every smooth cinematic reveal. They've crashed into trees, lampposts themselves, and eventually, after enough broken propellers to build a small wind farm, they've become good. And then you've got BoyWonderFPV. Today, I'm handing him a drone he's never touched before. No simulator, no practice, no reading of the manual. Just a battery, a controller, a drone, and blind optimism. Now, to be fair, this isn't some terrifying flying lawnmower. It's the Ruko U11 Mini 4K. It weighs under 250 grams, folds up small enough to disappear into a jacket pocket, has a proper 3-axis gimbal, shoots in 4K, got a 48 megapixel camera, and it uses GPS to help keep itself where it's supposed to be. It's also got a controller with a screen built in, so there's no faffing around with mobile phones and apps and cables. And it's designed to make aerial filming easy, even for beginners. But here's the thing, manufacturers always say their drones are beginner friendly. But what they don't tell you is whether a beginner is able to capture cinematic moments and memories, or accidentally invent a new skylight in somebody's roof. So today's challenge is beautifully simple. Can BoyWonderFPV, armed with absolutely no knowledge or experience of this drone whatsoever, take off and fly a perfectly smooth orbit around the tree without giving me a minor heart attack? Because if he can, we're going to turn the difficulty up to 11. We're going to go to the bando and he's going to fly around the chimney, the wheel of death, the obstacles which have no sympathy for any mistakes that you may make. So today we're going to find out whether this drone is genuinely beginner friendly. And is it confidence inspiring or about to become the world's most expensive pigeon? So we're here with BoyWonderFPV and we're here with the Ruko U11 Mini.
Oh, I'm here.
Welcome to the channel.
Welcome.
Yes, you are.
What?
Anyway, so we are going to challenge BoyWonder. He's never even turned this thing on. He's never even used this thing. So the question is, can a complete and utter newbie get this up in the air? Now he's got three challenges. He has to power it on. He has to get the drone ready. He has to take off, and he has to perform he's got 4 challenges. A smooth orbit around the tree whilst recording, and then a successful landing. If he fails any of those challenges, he'll be forced to do a forfeit.
Oh God, what is
which
it?
will involve the Radio Master Pocket and a Darwin FPV. Right, BoyWonder, first of all, I'd like you to power on the controller.
Okay.
Now he's never done anything with this before whatsoever. So we're going to wait for that to power on. I'd like you to now, I'm going to step back a little bit, I'd like you to now unfold the arms of the drone.
I think I know how to do this. The answer is yes.
Yes. And power on the drone.
Well, it's on.
Okay. Now then, I'll let you pop the drone on the floor just over there while we wait for this to power up. We have got SD cards in and everything, so it's just a case now of waiting for this to power up. This does take a little bit of time to power up, although I shouldn't tell BoyWonder that. Right, okay, BoyWonder, now then, what are you going to do now? He's never seen the screen, he's only seen the unboxing video, he's never actually seen the drone at all.
Sure.
So it's a U11 Mini 4K.
Yeah.
What are we going to do next?
It's already connected. I hope it go fly.
It has indeed
I've clicked it.
Go fly, so... Pardon?
What unlocked?
What?
Oh God, we're gonna do gyro.
Well, I've already done that, so hang on.
You have to do it again.
No, it says E for the compass. Well, in fact, no, in fact, I'm not going to tell you anything.
Oh, it's just not. Never
I'm not going to tell you anything, you're going to do it all. Right.
Well, never mind.
Okay, let me just zoom into the controller a little bit to show the boys and girls what you are dealing with. Okay, deal with it.
Oh, I'm guessing. Setting. It's not settings, it's just setting. There's SD card resolution. Shut up. I think I've got it. No, what's not? How do you do it? This? delete.
No, don't delete it, don't delete it.
No.
Okay.
I'm confused.
I actually don't think it needs formatting, but if you was to format, if you press back,
Yeah.
and then I think if you press on the word SD card needs formatting, I think it comes up there.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
But don't do that because there's footage on it.
It was just a photo.
Right, start the screen recording.
Okay.
No, start the screen recording.
Available before screen recording. I forgot this is Android, so I can just do that.
So I want to record your screen and show touches, yeah. Okay, how many satellites have you got?
We have looks like 50 up there.
Keep looking.
Is that got it? That's probably got it. Actually, oh, it's satellites. 4 apparently. Well, 4 bars apparently. We have 4 bars.
How many is that number?
9 it says.
9. So you've got 9 satellites. So what I would probably do, because it is in the shade, it's really, really hot in the UK, so we are dealing with that 3rd heat wave of the year. Factual facts there.
True.
Just let it grab a couple more satellites. Now you can see in the bottom right hand corner, what does that say?
Bottom right.
In fact, I'd like you to tell the boys and girls what all these things mean across the bottom.
D, I don't know what D means, but that's like feet and I don't know what these two mean.
Okay, well think about it. What word for a drone?
Direction or something?
Almost. What 2 things do you need to know about your drone?
Like location of like takeoff.
Well, what's the most important thing that you don't exceed?
High. Oh, H high. H is high.
So D is
down. What?
Distance.
Distance.
Well done. No help from me.
And then DS is, I don't know what DS is.
DS, well think about it. If it's 0 mph and it says S.
Speed.
So what does D mean?
Don't know, but S means
Well, hang on. We just figured out what D meant for that one. So what does D mean here?
distance speed.
So that would be what? What would that be?
Speed. Just
Of what?
speed of how fast you're going.
Where?
Straight.
Yeah, exactly. And what does V, do you think V stands for? Do you think V's related to H?
Velocity?
Almost. Vertical.
Oh, vertical speed.
So that's how fast you're going what?
Up and down.
Up and down. Now press Pro mode. And then you can change your white balance and some of your settings in there. Okay, right. I would like you to take off.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's like DJI.
Okay, so we are now here with BoyWonder is going to take off. We've just moved away from the motor vehicle. BoyWonderFPV, let's freaking go.
I'm right.
Now, what's that on this? What's that telling you?
Just make sure battery installation is correct.
Okay.
It is. And it disarmed itself. How do they have? Delay.
All right, so orbit that tree. Okay, so he's now established in flight. He's over there. Let's zoom into him. There he is. He's established in flight and everything's going swimmingly well. Now his challenge is, of course, to film an orbit around the tree. BoyWonderFPV, what are you not doing?
Oh, well, I am recording.
Have you pressed record now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he wasn't recording, so maybe he's already got it. Yeah, maybe he's already got it.
Trying to get the hang of it.
Now, I would go around that tree again because I want a smooth orbit around that tree. That looks pretty smooth, to be fair. What do you think, boys and girls? I think that's a pretty smooth orbit, I've got to be honest.
Well, it is very, very light. I'm going really fast.
Right, okay. I want you to come back and land.
Okay.
Now, you might think, oh no, I've already done it. And I'm a bit sad because I've got to stop flying. But I'm going to add another challenge to this test.
I've actually...
And that is, can BoyWonderFPV fly this around the bando and get it back in one piece?
No.
So come back and land, and we'll see the boys and girls at the bando really soon. In fact, hang on. I'm not going to stop recording because I want to see if you can actually land it without crashing it.
Should I land it on the pavement first?
Yes. not quite sure why you're landing 6 miles away from us, but that'll do me as long as it's successful. So we're at spot number 2 and I want BoyWonderFPV to check the battery. So does he know how to do it? Let's find out.
It says full.
That does look pretty full to me.
Yep.
All right, okay. Let me show the boys and girls where we are. You get everything out of the car.
Okay.
So we are at the bando, and of course, the Wheel of Death is just over there in the foreground, or the background indeed. And BoyWonderFPV is going to fly the drone around the chimney and around the Wheel of Death. He's getting everything out of the car, and then we're going to get him to get it set up, so I'll go and see how he is. Okay, so turn the drone on, put it on the floor. Okay, now, here's a controller.
Yep.
Now, there was something that you didn't do before. Do you know what it is?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, the antennas, of course. And they will be needed here for the Wheel of Death and for the chimney.
Wait, what? Am I doing that? The Wheel of Death?
Well, we're going to discuss that as you start to fly. Turn it on. Okay. It's going to take a minute to turn on, so I'm just going to pause the video a second. Okay, Boy Wonder, for this, I want you to show the boys and girls how to put it into smooth mode. Do you know how to do that?
Yes, probably.
Go on then. Sport mode, no! Smooth mode, cinematic smooth mode. Okay, wonderful. How many satellites do you have?
12. That is so small.
Okay, so start recording your screen.
Oh, I nearly pressed the record button there. Oh, that time is wrong.
Yes. Okay.
Yay, we're recording.
I want you to take a picture and a video here. Okay, but in the meantime, I'm just going to step back while you take off. Nice and high over them trees. Make sure that your systems are all working okay. And
The light is still really bad though, that's the thing.
so are your systems all working okay? Is it nice and smooth and stable in flight?
We've got zoom, that's going to be
It's doing a zoom. Okay, so can BoyWonderFPV create a cinematic video of the bando? Let's go.
Are we actually moving, yeah?
All you can see is blue sky. I can't focus. But BoyWonder is creating a cinematic masterpiece.
Oh, it actually kind of looks good.
We'll be back in a second. So since I'm not allowed to tell him, I'm trying to film up here, but the trees, the camera just won't. I can see it and you can see it, but I just, yeah. So let's just film. I can see exactly where you are.
Obviously.
I'm just not very good at filming, which is not great for somebody that's got a YouTube channel, really. It's there, but when I try and...
Ready?
I'm ready. I can literally see it, but I just can't film. Alright, he's going to get some of the Wheel of Death now, so let's just move over here.
I want to sit down.
So there is a Wheel of Death. BoyWonder is literally... There he is.
Smooth mode. There's 2. I'm going to go for one closer to the chimney.
Okay. There he is, look. Told you I could see him.
Words ready?
I'm ready.
Going.
And now he's going over there to the Wheel of Death. Will it prove deathly for BoyWonderFPV? Let's freaking go. I hope not.
Should I stop recording and then restart?
No, just keep recording. Okay, so can he land it? He's successfully done all of his other challenges, but can he land it successfully to avoid the Radio Master Pocket challenge?
I'll come a bit closer.
Well, yeah.
Watch the gimbal.
People are going to think today's video was about a drone. But it wasn't, because if you watch closely, the drone almost disappeared. And what you actually saw was confidence being built. One smooth orbit became 2. One successful flight became another. One easy terrain became more difficult. And before either of us really realised what was happening, someone who's never even held the controls of this drone before was calmly carving circles around an abandoned chimney and threading his way around the Wheel of Death. As though he'd been doing it for years, And that's what confidence does. It doesn't arrive all at once with fireworks and dramatic music. It arrives slowly and quietly and builds up, and all of a sudden you realise, maybe this is beginner friendly. The Ruko U11 Mini never tried to be fast or the most aggressive. It just did what it promised. It stayed predictable, composed, and because of that, BoyWonder stopped thinking about flying it and started thinking about the shot. And that's the moment every pilot's chasing. Because the best drones don't constantly remind you that they're in the air. They disappear. They almost leave you to forget they're flying a drone, and you're free to create what you want to create. Today wasn't about proving BoyWonder could fly. We all know he can. But it was about proving that sometimes the biggest obstacles isn't the abandoned building, it isn't the chimney, and it certainly isn't the wheel of death. It's that voice in your head saying, do I really know what I'm doing? And today that voice lost. And if a complete beginner can pick up a controller and trust the machine beneath their thumbs and walk away with footage that they're genuinely proud of, imagine what they'll be like after one more battery, one more flight, one more day. YouTube and I have had a chat, and we believe that this is the video that you'll like the most. So watch it and let me know if they're right.